It is useless to resist. Don't let yourself be destroyed as Obi-Wan did.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this episode of Star Wars Theory. Today we will cover something not so talked about in the Star Wars universe. Let's get right into it. Darth Vader, more machine than man, was the most powerful and feared Sith Lord in the galaxy of his time. He enjoyed being seen as a mechanical monster, invulnerable to the need of human necessities such as eating and drinking, claiming to never consume food to all those below him, solidifying the godlike, monstrous presence he cast over the galaxy like a veil of death. However, Vader did indeed eat, just not the way most would think. His suit provided an array of specialties, much of which I plan to make a series on, with the focus of today's episode explaining his nutrition partitioners connected to his body via straws and intravenously. Inside his suit, specifically below his chest plate, there were straws that led to the inside of his mask that allowed Vader to feed himself from an implanted bladder filled with Red-Ped Vitapaste, and could be refilled either during monthly maintenance or on demand. Despite this, however, Vader eventually could not stand the vile taste of this paste and ordered for a redundant IV to be implanted to his veins from within the suit itself, feeding him a very potent, nutritious, and efficient liquid of vitamins, minerals, and macronutrients. Do you all remember at the end of Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, when Darth Vader lifted Palpatine over his head and was being electrocuted by the attack, throwing him to his death? We get to see some flashed images of Lord Vader's skeleton that show he still possessed teeth, which means his ability to chew was evident, as well as in the books and comics Vader internally speaks about biting off his tongue and swallowing it. Although, just a saying, we get the picture. That said, Vader could take food through his mouth, but only when he was inside a hyperbaric chamber. Since he had to remove his triangular respiratory vent, he also felt he did not deserve to enjoy the human pleasure of eating, torturing himself for killing Padme. It was therefore more common for Vader to receive nourishment through liquids, intravenous, and otherwise. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Check out my other videos here. I'm sure they'll cure your boredom. I look forward to meeting you all again in tomorrow's episode of Star Wars Theory, where we will discuss a versus series of Qui-Gon Jinn and Mace Windu. Until then, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends,
the Force will be with you. Always.
Now, fulfill your destiny.